Welcome back. We have some representatives of the Harrison Regional Chamber of Commerce right here in the studio, and we have Patty Methvin and Matt Springer. Hey, guys.
Howdy.
Hey, how are you guys?
Now, have you been on the show before?
I have one time, yes,
Yeah,
for Cooking on the Creek last year.
Okay, good deal.
So
Good
appreciate
deal.
that.
How's your job going?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Are you 6 months in yet?
Just about.
And he
I bet
is a
this-
wonderful boss.
Yeah, he does. She's
And I bet
unbelievable.
this is a really busy time.
It is unreal, but that's
Yeah,
great because
yeah.
it sure beats being
Now,
bored.
have you volunteered or helped out with any of the events in the past?
I have before. I've
Yeah.
done some crawdad days
So,
and a
so
few
you
things.
know that the grueling in the ground trenches type activity that goes on behind the scenes that no one knows
Absolutely.
about or
He helped with the air show.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did the air show for
Back
10
in the
years
day.
straight.
oh my
Oh
gosh.
my,
Yeah.
that was
Well, yeah, you're a pilot, so
Yeah, indeed,
right,
that's
yeah.
right. So yeah, we've flown together as a matter of fact, haven't we, Dan? Sure.
really.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Matt go way back.
Yeah, we do.
We're tight.
Well, Matt's not that old, but go ahead.
Close.
Oh, bam!
Boy, I'm telling
Goodness
you,
gracious.
Sorry. Okay.
I still have some coffee in here.
So-
I can say that because you and I are close. So anyway. go
Okay,
ahead.
what's going on at the chamber? I know we're talking about the event that's happening next week. It's going to be phenomenal.
very involved
That you're
in.
involved with. You're involved with anything that has to do with the city. Yes,
Pretty much.
and the
I
region.
get to be on a lot of committees on behalf of the chamber, but the Task Force on Race Relations is personal.
Yeah,
That is just something I choose to do, and have done it since it started 11 years ago. And I was
Has it been that long?
It has.
It doesn't seem.
Wow.
like
I was the youth pastor and associate pastor at First Christian when that started, so it had nothing to do with the chamber at the time. The chambers have always been involved.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of a personal thing for me. And just sitting and listening to Deshaun talk about it, I'm going to cry. They've gotten me
Indeed.
5 boxes of Kleenex to carry around those 2
Oh,
days
really?
because this is a huge event, a huge opportunity for Harrison to come out and prove to Arkansas and really the rest of the world, we're going to have news media from all over, that we're not, as the reputation out there says, that we're a warm,
Has
welcoming
it
community.
has it changed in that 11 years? Do you feel like there's some sense of accomplishment?
I do. Mostly, we've made small steps in that a lot of what the task force has done has gone out one-on-one and talked to people or brought people in to see who, once they meet the community, they're
Yeah.
like, this is
Yeah.
awesome. Y'all are so welcoming. And we're pretty honest about understanding what our reputation is. And then also the community support has
Yeah.
grown immensely. I mean,
Isn't that all about just awareness and education?
It
That's
is.
what it's all about.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just about letting the rest of the world know who we really are,
Yeah.
and then also people just being willing to step up and say that's not
Yeah.
that I'd like to speak for myself.
Yeah.
I think that's
Right.
the biggest thing is that
Well,
I
true.
speak for me,
Yeah.
and other people don't speak for me and don't speak for each
Because
other.
that can just put a whole cloud over the whole community.
It does.
For sure.
It affects everything. Economic development, it affects everything.
Yeah.
And it's a
Good
huge
point.
issue. So, before you go to the lyric on Tuesday night, we have something else for you to do.
What?
Tuesday's going to be a boring day. We have our chamber banquet that morning.
Oh,
so we're
wow.
so excited.
I'm going to be busy. I know that.
You're
for
going to be
sure.
busy. You've
Indeed.
been busy.
Yeah, have been,
You
and
have.
still not completely finished.
I don't want to hear that.
Well, neither are we. So,
So tell us about what we would expect at the banquet.
well, what we're going to do is we're going to take some time to honor some fantastic people in the community that really put forth great effort and helped out in the world, and especially in our community. We start out with a wonderful dinner that's going to be catered by Jamie's Creative Catering. Then we're going to go through and have a slideshow presentation and some things that Dan's working on, as he mentioned. And then we're going to honor these folks with some different awards.
Good deal.
We've got a lot of awards to give out. This is so much fun. This is a neat thing. Again, I'll cry all morning long. Well, one of the awards is named after my dad, so
Right.
that is always an awesome thing, and I always ask to get to do it, and then I always have to worry about
And you always
about
cry,
it,
yeah.
Sure.
What is always amazing to me and I'm very humble and grateful to be doing the interviews
Yes.
for these videos, is I always ask the award recipients how they feel about when they heard about the award. And it's always amazing how humble everyone is, and they like, I don't think I did anything special, or someone else should get the award, or those kind of things. And it really makes for a good afternoon when you get to see those videos and how they really feel about the award, because those are the people that truly deserve it.
Yes.
Now, do they know already?
Yes, they
Okay.
know. We changed that a few years ago and started letting up. And I'll tell you, kind of the light bulb moment for me was sitting there and it was Campbell Insurance Agency was getting the Small Business Award, and it was Kurt and Craig, and John and Libby were in the foyer hiding because it was a surprise. And they couldn't be sitting at the table with Kurt and,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and
my.
John O, was, and I thought, this is wrong. The family, I remember also doing it when my dad got an award, and I shouldn't have been there, so I was hiding in the back. I wanted to be sitting by my dad.
Sure, yeah.
So we decided that they needed to bring their family and their friends to be a part of the celebration. And
Certainly.
It's helped our crowd, and I just think it's more about the award winner.
Right.
And it's a little overwhelming to them when they have to come up to get the award. They know that they know and they anticipate and don't know how everybody's going to react. And yeah,
True.
sometimes you just go to the banquet thinking, oh, well,
Yeah,
I'm just one
gonna
of the
eat.
500, I'm going to eat, and you spill something. Now you know not to spill anything. So.
well, this is a well-attended event. It's over 500 individuals that come, so it's going to be a great event. This is going to be Tuesday morning. At what time?
11.
11?
Come at 11. We'll start serving about 11:15.
Okay.
And then we have to have it done by 1, or Daddy Mac rolls over in his grave upstairs. That's one of his big things. Is
Oh, he
try
wants
to be
it to-
done by
yeah,
1.
there you
Okay,
go.
11 to
So
1.
My goal
One.
is always to be done at 1. 5 after we can
Yeah.
handle.
Interesting.
So can we tell you who the
You
winners
bet.
are?
You
I
bet.
would love
Sure,
to.
absolutely. The Spirit of Boone County Award is an award that we try to honor somebody from the surrounding area, not just Harrison. And that young lady is Kathy Valentine. She's one of our ambassadors. She is just a tremendous lady.
If you don't know her, she's involved in so many
Everything.
things. And I ask her why she does it. She goes, I just want to do it. I mean, she has that passion for that.
She does. She is so involved. Also, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We'll switch off. How's that?
Fair enough.
Distinguished leader in the small business is Kevin and Lisa Merrill with
Right.
Main Street Service Center. 25 years in business, just great folks.
Yeah.
They've been a lot of fun.
All right. Our Rising Star Award is for a business person that's up and coming and doing a great job, and that's Dr. Nathan Mullinax. And he probably fits that bill exactly
He
as you
does.
say. He
He
felt
does.
so humble when we told
Yeah.
him, and so we just tickled to death
Why
to
me?
have him. Yeah, why
Yeah.
me? Exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And then the Jerry McFarland Organization Award, it's for youth. It has to either be a youth or youth organization, and that's the one named after my dad, and that's Tori Horton this year.
Yeah, she's
Tony and
phenomenal.
Tricia Horton's daughter. She's in everything.
Yeah.
And the picture on here is her as a pink lady at the hospital, and she's just
Yeah.
a neat kid.
Cool.
Great. And our nonprofit organization this year, the award's going to go to the FedEx Cares team. Now, you can't really see them all the time in public,
Yeah.
but they do all kinds of things for charity and events. They came and helped decorate the Chamber of Commerce, and they cleaned us for us as
Yeah.
part of their time.
Yeah.
They did the same thing at Independent Living, and they go around the community and do all kinds of
Yeah.
fantastic functions.
Great
Yeah.
organization. And then Special Merit Award goes to Mike Ragland. Mike was real instrumental in the Eagle Heights cleanup and Fuller Center when we got to build, we acquired a house and moved it and remodeled it for a woman, and so he's been real involved in a lot of those things. So.
And our next award is the Chairman's Award, and this is very special. Georgie Patton's our chairman. It's very special to her heart with Pace Industries. She's honoring the fire department. They have
Yeah.
just done a
Oh,
tremendous
good.
job helping out with the problem that they had when
Yeah.
they had a fire, I believe, about a year ago or so. So they're tickled to death to have that award.
Cool.
And then the Cooperative Extension Agency does the Farm Family of the Year, and we always recognize them at the banquet.
Yeah.
It's the Clyde Fenton family.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Berry farmers.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and which I thought was really appropriate because, when you think of a farm family, you always think of cattle or
Right.
livestock.
Right.
And this is appropriate because he's trying to bring back I don't know what the term is, but vegetables and
Right.
fruit and
Yeah.
horticulture.
And we have a lot of those farmers too
Yeah.
in our area.
Great.
Exactly. And our final award is going to be the Jim DeVito Tourism Award, and that's going to go to Miss Norma Sims. What a perfect person.
perfect.
Yeah,
She's been
absolutely.
involved in everything with the Tourist Information
Right.
Center and, of course, her whole life, and now she works down at the Convention and Visitors Bureau with Matt Bell and that
And
team.
you need to hear her story, how she was picked. Very interesting. You'll need to
Okay.
watch the
Looking
video for
forward to
that.
that.
Okay.
That'd
Yeah.
be great.
The little teaser there.
Yeah.
I like
Yes,
that.
indeed,
I
indeed.
like that.
Yeah.
Well-deserved recipients, it sounds like.
Absolutely.
And then meanwhile, we're working on Crawdad Days, of
That's
course.
for sure.
And
Found out yesterday who our headline act's going to be.
Indeed.
Good,
It's
good.
going to be a team called the Brothers Osborne. Now,
Oh, okay.
they're kind of an up and coming. They've broken out into the Billboard charts, and they're in the probably in the lower half right now, but they're moving up quickly. And we are tickled to death to have them as our
Okay,
headline team.
wonderful,
So that'll be
wonderful.
Saturday night at the
and
last
give
show.
us the dates before we start.
Oh, certainly. May 16th and 17th.
Okay.
We're going to start early. In fact, 11 o'clock on Friday. with some music provided by Scott and Rob McBee. They do some of our production. Then we have a group called Gravel Yard, followed by Foley's Van, a group called Against the Grain, and we're going to close that night with a group called Ground Rattlers. And that's our
All
Friday.
great groups. And in the past, Friday's been a little weaker, I guess, on the music part. So
Does
we
it
really
sound like it
wanted
now?
the whole weekend to be about
Yeah, sure.
back to the music
Yeah.
festival. I
Yeah.
think
You
it used
bet.
to be.
Sounds
Exactly.
great.
And then Saturday,
Yeah,
geez.
Saturday's just packed full. We start at 10 o'clock on Saturday. We're going to start with Trey Odell. He's a local musician. Probably some folks have heard of him. I believe his dad is Shannon Odell at the BNC Church, if I'm not mistaken.
Trey is
Yeah.
a very talented
He
young
is
man.
unbelievable.
He needs to be on American Idol too.
That's
Yeah.
And
Speaking of which.
that's exactly right. Speaking of American Idol, we're going to have Tessa Kate also. You know, Deshaun mentioned her earlier, so we're
Yeah.
going to be tickled to death to have her about
Good
11
deal.
o'clock. And don't forget, meanwhile, there's all kinds of other events going on down at the children's stage, and the carnival rides will be going at the same time.
Doesn't he act like he's been doing this forever?
He's been going forever, probably.
That's for sure. And at noon is the crawdad eating contest. And I'm not sure if I'll be eating any of those or not, but they look pretty yummy, really.
We had some
Are they?
crawdad. We had them cooking
yeah.
last year
Really?
out on the street.
Well, good
It was
deal.
good.
Then 1029 The Z is going to be doing a prize package giveaway. In the afternoon, we have a group called National Park Radio. They are
Oh, yeah.
from, I
They're
want to
good.
say Eureka area, if I'm
Yeah,
not
and there's-
mistaken.
Well,
One
no,
of
Jamie Stevens is from here.
From here, okay,
He's-
that's
He's
right.
part of it too.
Yeah, good.
Great. So we're looking forward to them. The Dan Benton Band's returning again this year. We
Yeah.
had them last year. Excellent band. Then Trent Slayton and Country Case is another band
Okay.
that'll be showing up. And then our headliner, of course, is the Brothers Osborne. Not to be confused with the Osborne Brothers, which is a bluegrass band, but it is called the Brothers Osborne.
Okay.
And all these are free.
Yes.
Absolutely
everything's
free.
I want to point that
And
out.
the
that-
main criteria for my selection of bands is, are they good looking? So the brothers
we pass that?
Osborne, they
There?
passed the test. So
I'm
we're
going to have to go
excited.
Google them.
Yeah, you will.
They're-
They're really good.
Apparently, now, not by what I can tell is standard, but the young girls are going to love them. So
Yeah.
we encourage them to come out and buy some
okay.
T-shirts and things like that. So,
We can be young
Cool.
girls if we want to.
Yeah.
We can act
Certainly,
like
we're
it.
still
like
young.
it.
I'm be giddy.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
last year that was
that's
fun
funny.
being behind the stage. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
All right.
Wonderful lineup. And like you said, there's all the other usual events going on during all this as well.
That's
So
exactly
it's
right.
A fun-filled weekend.
So we got a lot going on.
Yeah, you
Good
do.
deal.
You're busy
I
right
can
now.
feel all day Tuesday night, and Wednesday next week. So
Okay, good
don't,
deal.
don't complain about being bored.
That's right.
And Crawdad Days, again, the date is May
16th and 17th.
16th.
Do you need
It'll
any
be a
help?
crowd.
Yes,
If the
always.
If the community
Always.
wants to be involved, just contact the chamber and
yes.
let them know, and they'll put you in a slot, I bet.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
Call us at 870-741-2659. You
Okay.
can go to our website, too. We have a Crawdad website, www.crawdaddays.org.
Okay, and that'll give you a list of events.
Exactly, full-time sheet.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
for having
Appreciate
Thank
it.
Oh, you bet.
you.
We
Thank
love doing it. Thank you. Up next, we're going to talk with Ginger and Tina about some things happening at the Boone County Library and some genealogy and other things. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. You are watching 726 right here in Harrison. Stay with us.